Hi, I'm for sure not a robot. Last time on Dungeon Buddies.
You find yourself standing in a magnificent city, surrounded by these massive glass structures. But you can see as you start getting closer to this island, you can kind of make out that there's a village there, but you're seeing some smoke.
I don't know if us three alone could necessarily take them. I don't know.
Okay. This 28-foot tall, massive minotaur starts booking it through the street and sees this armored dude who's just kind of like enjoying the spoils of war, kind of looks over and is like, "Oh man!" And then you come in and you gore him. Let's have a heist. Okay, so you guys ready to do this again?
Yeah.
Ready
No.
to jump back in? Welcome to the heist. So, just kind of a quick recap from the previous episode. You just recently met the three beings that are called Alari, known as Gwen, Jillian, and George.
Gwen was cute.
Gwen
Yeah, we
was-
didn't figure out about Jillian though.
You didn't have
I didn't
We're gonna have
bother.
to test the waters.
I'm not a dog, okay?
So you basically got given a quest from them to basically journey to 3 locations in the world that are going to unlock the secrets to stop the basically evil entity you known as him, who is this basically reincarnating, reappearing beast of a man who basically keeps just annihilating the world because he believes it unlivable. After kind of getting those details from them, the first one you guys decided, or location you went to go uncover the first secret, was the one at the bottom of the ocean. You guys decided to get there. You're going to try and recruit the dragon turtle you previously met, known as Balthazar. But to do that, you figure you need a ton of gold. So you went to an island hoping to find either a job or loot the island for yourselves, but found it to be already being raided by raiders. After stopping the raiders, you had a conversation with the lord of the town who told you that these raiders were actually only disguised as raiders, and they were actually soldiers of House Darien, which is another local lord on an island about a day's travel from here. They didn't have gold to pay you with, but how they wanted to repay you was they were going to assist you basically with robbing House Darien. And so they're donating, the way they're paying you is they're donating supplies to help with this. But to do this, you got to figure out a plan. So currently, we're still on that island. You're currently kind of in the town hall, as it were, with the local lord. His name is Locke. And he's there just with a couple other merchants of the town who are willing to donate supplies to the cause, as well as it's you three and Jerry. And so you guys are all here having this meeting, basically planning your heist. So Locke begins the conversation. And he comes in and says, "So here's the deal. I told you before that Darien is going to be throwing a party, and this is something he does annually, so this is very, very convenient timing for you guys, where he invites all the local lords to flaunt his wealth. So there's going to be a lot of people there, a lot of new faces, a lot of guard detail. There's also going to be a big banquet that's going to be held, and along with some other festivities. So this is a good time to be able to sneak some individuals in. So from what I know so far of previously being there before and talking to some of the other merchants that have stopped by as well, the layout of the facility is there's a courtyard that is a gated courtyard. Up ahead from that, there's an entrance to an entry hall that has a staircase that leads up to the main hall. The main hall is where the banquet is going to take place in. There are some other side rooms that we've never really gone into before, and so we don't have all the details, but we know there's a variety of there. As well, we do know from other hidden conversations that the vault is located in the basement of the manor. And that vault is where all the gold is going to be held. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to figure out how to get all of that gold out of the vault in the basement and somehow out of the manor without anybody noticing and getting it back to your ship.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
So obviously, J-Rock, I'm gonna rely on you a lot for this one.
I mean, I hope I can help, but I mean, let's be real.
If the dice will allow it.
I'll help if the dice will. If fate will allow it, I will help.
Here's the plan. I say we split up into 3 teams. We have Team
Okay.
J-Rock.
Okay, I like that team.
J-Rock
Yeah,
brings some people with him, like from the
okay.
crew.
Not Frank. Okay.
Well, you can decide however you want to do this, obviously.
Okay,
but
just not
basically,
Frank.
you guys, I say you guys are in charge of sneaking into the vault, cracking it.
Okay.
And then you will coordinate with Team 2, which is Cal's team, and the muscle guys who are going to load this stuff back to the boat. Team 3 is simply just me, Mango. I shall be disguising myself as a lord of the from another far off land and mingling and finding information and hopefully distracting them if need be.
Okay.
So the way I see it, Locke chimes in again. The way I see it, we've got 3 stages that we're going to have to finalize. 1, entry. So how we're going to fully decide how everyone's going to get in the facility. 2, the vault. Figuring out how we're going to get in and how we're going to get the money out. And 3, exit. So how do we get the money out of the building and back to the ship?
Okay.
Okay. Well, I do have some lock picks. I have some. I have a file. I have a few tools and stuff. Can you guys offer us anything else to maybe break into this vault? I don't really know what we're working with here.
One of the merchants chimes up. You know, I think I've got a set of some advanced thieves tools that we could probably bring along. And
Okay.
it'll probably have anything you need in terms of the vault.
Okay.
I mean, we don't know all the details of the lock itself, but it'll probably be enough to get you in.
Okay. So if we have that part, thing is, I'm very good at gathering information. So if you give me a solid hour at this party, if I can kind of blend in, I can maybe find out maybe a good route to go in and do this.
That's not like the regular entrance, kind of.
Yeah, something they might not expect. Maybe some holes in their security.
So, being invited to the party myself, I am allowed to bring a guard detail. So we can bring some people disguised as my guard detail.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. Yeah, I need something that I can sneak away from.
I think
Like that after an hour when I get my intel that I can use to get to that vault.
Now, so we'll bring you in as my guard details we're talking about. But the one thing I still haven't quite figured out yet is how are we going to get all of that gold back to your ship? That's going to be a lot just for the 4 of us.
Listen, being a magic man, I'll just get Cal to grab, put it in this huge bag, okay?
Wait.
I may have one of those near my sewing kit, but I don't sew. I just have a bag that big. And I say, you guys get that, and then when the time comes, I'll cast Levitate on the whole thing, and then Cal will just kind of... Similar to how we escaped that dungeon, right? The temple.
But the
It'll
only
just
thing
be like
is,
a giant balloon.
Basically, filled with
but
gold.
I think the main thing is getting out with something that large is that's going to cause
We gotta
some
think,
commotion. Now I have
about subtlety.
I have one idea here. There's going to be some cooks at this party, no doubt.
Too many cooks.
Possibly. Maybe we
a good
remove
idea,
one.
that's a good idea.
Maybe we remove one of those cooks. Cal can be a cook. He comes in with a supply crate. We fill it with gold. He takes the gold out in a crate as if he's doing some sort of delivery or something like that. No one will suspect it.
That
I
is
don't know.
way better than my idea.
I also had
So-
the idea.
That could that could work, but let's hear your idea, Cal.
Instead of trying to go down and out, why not up and out?
No, no, we're not doing that. I don't want to.
Wait. I would go to the roof with the levitating bag. I would jump off towards the boat, and with the resistance from the levitating, I could just glide down in.
But you're very large.
Yeah, and very heavy.
The thing is, though, It is a lot of gold, and we have to get out of there without them knowing. We can't have a chase here.
And we can't really have all that gold get up to the top of the building without anyone
Yeah.
noticing.
If a bunch
like
of my
J-Rock.
guard detail goes missing for too long, it may also look suspicious. Is there
Exactly.
anyone
That's true.
else who could maybe look at transporting the gold?
Jerry, you got any ideas?
Well, I mean, we don't necessarily. If we can get him as a cook.
Yeah, Jerry.
I'm
could
sure
be the
they don't
cook.
pay attention. No. I mean, Cal
Cal's
as a cook.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can sneak him out in an outfit. We might have to kidnap someone or, get him tied up, but I think we can maybe I think it's easier to pull that off.
And
then he can transport it because he definitely has the muscle for it.
There's so many wagons too that
So-
we could
Yeah.
use those.
The one thing I just want to take into consideration here, now granted, I've never done a heist before, is there's going to be other cooks in the kitchen, and a Minotaur might stand out.
Maybe we.
That's racist.
What if we pay them off?
You've got disguise self.
Oh,
Exactly,
well, okay,
disguise self. I
Oh,
can't-
is it only you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. Like I'm gonna use it so I don't look
Is
like
it,
a bird.
is it restricted to just you?
Yeah.
I thought
sure?
Yeah,
I
it's just
definitely
me.
thought you could cast it on somebody else.
No.
Well, Captain, if you guys can figure out a way to just get the gold out of the house, we could bring it back
That's
to the
true.
ship.
We can.
We have a whole crew.
Yeah, we can maybe even disguise them as some sort of delivery people or, some sort of uniform that doesn't look so suspicious, So,
I think that could work.
yeah.
I agree.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think
So-
that is a good route.
What kind of delivery people do we want to disguise them as? What are they supposed to be?
Do you guys have FedEx here? No, FedEx? Please.
FeatherX.
FeatherX.
Pure Later, don't use them. They suck. Unless they want to sponsor this, actually. I'll Pure Later all day.
Canada Post.
Canada Post?
Do you guys have Canada here?
You have Post?
Okay. We could, just thinking of the supplies we have in town, we could probably just disguise them as some merchants,
Yeah.
dropping off a shipment.
Exotic merchants.
Do you have any large carts? Something we can
Yeah,
kinda...
I'm sure we could spare some of those.
Okay,
Another
okay.
merchant chimes up. Yeah, I've got a spare one that I don't use at all. So
Okay.
it's all yours.
And we can even hide some of the tools in there while we're, getting up there.
So Jerry and Cal, I'll leave that to you guys.
Okay.
J-Rock, you got your thing and your crew with the guards.
Yeah, and I'll disguise myself as a guard.
With a Hamburglar suit underneath.
Yeah, no, and I'll throw the Hamburglar thing in the cart, and we can switch out with someone else so they don't notice the guard detail missing.
That sounds good. That sounds really good.
So I think we've almost got our plan, but the one last question I have is we'll probably need a distraction for the guards, you guys, to slip away. What are we going to do for that?
Yeah.
Mango.
Don't even ask now. Listen, that's handled. That's gonna come when the time is needed. So
Maybe we
Okay.
could have someone on the crew or I mean, I'm sure you have a plan, but as a backup, maybe we'll have a crew or something start a fight on the street and I can run out or something. I don't know.
that sounds like a good fallback.
Okay.
Also,
All right. So it sounds like you have your plan, though. Or sorry, did you have something else you wanted to add in?
do we have any form of communication between us?
Oh, yeah, maybe we need a
walkie-talkies.
signal or something.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing is I have Thieves Can't, but I need to have someone else with Thieves Can't for them to
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about.
Currently, we're not going to have any kind of direct form, so we're going to need to make sure we have this plan really tied down.
Can all of us have like a thieves can't seminar real quick? Like
You have to be a thief with Thieves Can't, I'm pretty sure.
You could,
Because you basically
Could
you
you
have
teach
your
us, like,
own
basics?
language, basically.
if you,
How about we can always make a
how
signal?
about we come up with our own hand signals just
Yeah,
to
I was gonna
express like basic
Yeah.
things?
yeah, you guys could take some time, just figuring out ways to,
Okay.
communicate across crowds or anything like that if you needed to do that. So it sounds like you guys have a rough plan from as much as information as you can gather planned out. So your entry, you're going to be smuggled in as Locke's guard detail. After entering into the party, Mango is going to cause a distraction for J-Rock and Cal to kind of peel off to go find the vault. After you guys get to the vault, it sounds like J-Rock is then going to break open the vault, and Cal and J-Rock are then going to get the gold to kind of like the loading docks, as it were, of the manor, where they're going to meet with the crew and put the gold into the crate, and the crew will then bring the gold back to the ship.
We have to get it out of the kitchen, though. I think that is our only option as far as getting it out unseen. So,
Is that when I can't do the distraction?
I mean, maybe so, but I think we do need an in for the kitchen because
Get kitchen.
kitchen. We need an in with the kitchen
So, why do you need an in with the kitchen?
because how are we going to get it out through the main doors? Like we're just this giant
Well, it
crate.
doesn't
Like
have to be in the main doors. I just talked about like the loading dock area.
yeah, but I just thought that would be like at the kitchen. That's
Not
all.
necessarily.
Okay. Oh, then never mind. Never mind. Okay. Sorry. I have a picture in my head one way. That's all. Okay. So, anyways.
Okay.
Just before we're going in, I'm going to be disguised as a lord the whole time, kind of thing. Do you have an extra horse and carriage that I can use?
We might be able to get something, but I'm not sure if we'd be able to bring everything on your ship. I'm not sure we'd be able to bring everything on your ship. We're going to be bringing a cart and some other supplies.
What if we have someone from the crew just carry you?
You don't
What's
have
more regal than that?
You don't have a horse-drawn carriage or anything?
Well, we do, but I'm not sure.
For someone lordly to enter in?
We do,
Yeah.
but I don't know if we can transport it on your ship. We have to go to another island.
True.
What if we just have two of the crew just carry you? They would think that's so regal.
That's true.
We could look at trying to scrape together a kind of like a throne with those long rods that
There we
kind of
go.
rest on
There
the...
we
Okay,
go.
I like it. Also, can I see that invitation real quick? I just need to see it.
Sure. He hands you an invitation.
Okay, I just look at it. How big is it? Just a regular
Imagine
little
like
letter?
a card.
Yeah? Okay, cool. I give it back. I just need that information
Oh, okay.
so I can make my own, right?
Okay. Yeah. Great. No, that's fine. Yeah. If you want to duplicate that, you can.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, if you guys want, you can do some other additional stuff in the merchant shops if you want to get any specific gear. But I mean, other than that, they're going to load you guys up. So they're going to get disguises put together for you guys. They kind of give you some guard outfits to kind of dress up as. Mango, you want to get a royal kind of like lord's outfit as well.
I go to Frank. I'm like, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to need you on this one. Let's go. I need you with me.
Are you sure, Captain?
Yes. Listen, I'm not sure with you. Just shut up, Frank. Just come with me.
Aye, aye.
And I give every crew member 2 gold pieces again if they want to hit up the bars before
So yeah, do we kind of have maybe a night or something here?
You guys
and-
are going to take the night to kind of rest up,
So,
prepare. You're going to sail out
okay.
in the morning to get there for the evening of the party.
So me and
Okay.
Frank are gonna do our own thing, and
Well,
I give you guys
yeah.
I don't know how much I have, but I'm gonna say 50 each or something.
Sure.
So you can- and
okay.
Jerry, I'll give him 52 because
Okay. I use my well-connected skill, so I kind of just hang around for an hour around the town, gathering some information. So now, I guess I kind of want to go looking for some sort of illegal things, like if there's any sort of illegal things that I can kind of just out of curiosity, what am I finding out here about illegal goods?
The island that you're currently on, again, still not an overly populated roaring city or anything like that. But you can find a couple sketchy looking individuals say I got it.
Okay.
Maybe got a couple things in the back. Yeah. Depends on who's asking.
All right.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. I'm really just kind of interested in what you have. I'm not a narc, I swear.
Are you a cop?
No.
Are you a cop?
No. I show him some like thieves tools and stuff. I'm like, no, I'm planning some big stuff. I'm just looking for something that might come in use, like anything in use. Like, do you have
Okay.
any sort of gases or any sort of herbs that might knock some people out? You know, something
So,
like along those lines.
Unfortunately, my stock's a little bit low, but we got a couple things.
Okay, okay.
We got a couple smoke bombs here. And you
Oh,
could
okay.
give these suckers a good toss at the floor, and they'll poof up real good.
Okay.
They can fill a room in less than a second. So we got a couple of those, and I think I probably got a little bit of mix here that might be able to make someone go to sleep for a little bit.
Okay. All right. How
Maybe
much?
permanently if it was a little too much?
Okay. So for what is it, a small vial or is it?
Tell you what, for not letting those raiders wreck our town, how much gold you got?
On me, I got about 50. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're shooting straight here.
Yeah, a couple of smoke bombs, some of this my special serum.
I thought you were gonna say special sauce. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we'll go with the 40.
The 40. All right. You know what? You're a straight shooter. I like that. Here's your 40. Here's one extra for you. You know, get yourself a drink.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate you trusting me with this information. Is there any like weapon shops or anything? Like something that would have like a light weapon that's not a piece of shit?
Yeah, there's probably going to be a smith nearby that can probably provide you a little bit. Just so you know about those smoke bombs. So those smoke bombs, when you throw them on the ground, it is going to, from the very center, create a 15-foot radius of like a smoke cloud that's going to basically block somebody's vision to look through. So from end to end, it's 30 feet, but if you're standing in the middle, it's about 15.
All right. How many uses would you say I have for like that stuff to like the serum?
The
like,
serum.
How many uses would
You
say?
have about 4 doses of the serum. 1 dose will knock somebody out. 2 would kill them.
Okay. Can I like head over to a weapon shop or something?
Yeah, you can head over to a weapons shop. I'm assuming Cal, you're probably going to want to stop by as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I go to Cal and I say, hey man, want to hit up the weapon shop?
Okay. So this is a smaller shop, so it still has a fairly limited inventory. They don't really have any weapons that are going to be, like exotic or crazy out of the ordinary. But is there something specifically you're looking for?
Do they have any like throwing knives, some or like some sort of like throwing weapon, or if they have some more arrows, maybe I'll stock up on a few of those. Or even like a long sword, because I can use long swords.
So the smith is kind of like digging around, and you can see he does pull out a couple throwing knives, and
Okay.
he's like, "Yeah, these are done pretty good, but I don't think it's enough." And you see him grab a scrap piece of paper and quickly, jot down some notes on it. It says, "Bring this next door, and what she gives you, bring it back here."
Okay.
And so he gives you this note, and so you take this note next door. It's an alchemist shop, and in the alchemist shop, the lady reads the note, and she's like, "Are you kidding me?"
I don't know
Okay.
what to tell you.
And she hands you a bottle. It's an opaque bottle, so you can't quite see what color the fluid is. But she gives you this bottle.
Okay.
And do you want to bring it back?
Yeah. I go and take it back.
So you bring
next
it
door.
back, and the smith kind of holds the bottle, and he's like, she owes me a favor, so I used that up. So make good use of this. And you see he kind of takes, you can see he kind of is gathering them up. You see he's got 12 throwing knives, and you can see he actually pours this kind of black fluid into kind of like a shallow dish pan. And you see him kind of like set the blades in this shallow dish of black fluid and says, "Come back in a couple hours, and these are all yours."
Okay. Do you want anything for him? Like, can I give you anything?
How much gold you got?
I only got 9 on me. I'm sorry, man.
You know what? 9 will be just fine. After
All
you
right.
guys saved our town, that's perfect.
All right. I throw him 9 gold.
Perfect. So when you
I'm
come
feeling
back,
very generous.
when you come back to collect those in, like later before you guys leave, you're gonna get 12 throwing knives that are all poison tipped now. So they're gonna do 1d6 piercing damage with a range of, I think it's 30 feet, and then it's going to do an extra 1d6 poison damage.
Okay.
How are you faring with battle axes?
Can I take a look at yours?
I hand him my battle axe.
So yeah, he kind of takes your battle axe and starts assessing it, and he's like, "You got a pretty well crafted weapon here. You know what? Leave it with me for the night. I'll give it back to you in the morning, and I'll see what I can do."
Okay.
And so he's going to take it. And so over the course of that night, he takes a battle axe, he sharpens it and cleans it, prepared it, and kind of puts some additional kind of like ornaments kind of placed on it, which add a little bit of extra weight to the head of the battle axe. And as well as sharpening the blade, it actually gives it a +1. So all attacks are going to do an extra +1 damage. And then so when you come back to collect it, he's like, it wasn't a lot, but it was all I could do in the short amount of time we had. So how would you like to pay for that?
Credit, actually.
So what are you going to hand him?
Yeah, so just a piece of paper.
Just an
I just
IOU.
slide him a piece of paper with like an I owe you one quest.
One quest. Okay.
You know,
You ever need
we're
me-
on a very long
No.
quest now. That
I'll
is a
give him-
tall order.
He kind of just looks at you like, oh.
I go.
I-
up. I'm with him. I nudge him. I'm
I
like,
just say, I'm kidding. Toss him 25 gold.
okay.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay, I gave him 9.
That was all you had left.
Yeah.
No, he had 10. He
no,
paid
I had
me.
9.
he
I
tipped
gave him
the
an
guy.
extra. I tipped the guy a beer. Yeah.
So here's the thing, though. Yeah, you may have only given him 9, but you also gave him all the gold you had.
Yeah.
I still want to go and buy stuff, though.
Okay. So,
I'm also wondering, does he have any, like, light armor?
Yeah, he's probably got a set of leather armor you can purchase and probably get onto you.
Would it increase my AC? Yes.
Yeah. What are you at now?
14.
Yeah, I think it would increase it to 15. I think light armor would increase it by 1.
Do you have any armor? Just naturally?
I do. I have leather armor now.
Oh, that's all he's got. Sorry.
Okay, I'm going to hop over to the alchemist shop, ask her if she's got any cigars.
Let me check. You know what? I got 1 left.
Just enough for one heist.
Well, that brings me back up to 2 cigars. So, yeah.
All right. That'll be 10 gold. Supply and demand, baby.
Dang it. Yeah, I'll give her the 10 gold.
Okay.
Okay, are there any other shops I can stop by?
Just kind of like general shops you would think of. So like a Fletcher's, which is kind of like attached to the Smiths. There was the alchemist shop, a tavern. Yeah, like there's not a whole lot going on.
Oh, shit. There's a Fletcher's?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like connected to the Smiths.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can I go in there and just ask how much arrows are?
Sure.
I'll lend you 5 gold.
Yeah, well, I just want to see how much they are.
5 gold will probably get you about. Let me check here. We could probably get you about, 50 just kind of the run of the mill basic arrows.
All right. Cal, do you mind lending me that?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Okay. So I toss them.
All right, here you go.
Okay.
And just kind of gives you some standard arrows. Did you want to stop anywhere, Mango?
No, I got some stuff to prepare. Do I have to say what I'm preparing? Can the guys just like... I brought 2 other guys with me, too.
Wait a minute.
2 other guys and Frank.
Wait a minute.
Okay, what are you preparing?
Okay. 1, Frank, we need you... Get you some, like, clothes. So...
Okay.
Go find some clothes.
What kind of clothes am I looking for?
Servant-looking clothes.
Oh, okay.
You other 2 guys, help me build a chair and 2 spotlights.
Spotlights.
It's like a lantern thing, but it's going to be specially made.
Oh,
Just follow my lead,
okay.
and we make those.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of jerry-rig together some kind of makeshift flame-based spotlights to kind of help, bend the light basically into being a spot based off of flame.
Yeah.
You modify some basic oil lanterns, like that's how you kind of get the fuel going on those. But yeah,
And we make a throne as good as we can.
yeah. So you guys take a kind of like a pretty expensive looking regal chair that the local carpenter kind of like donated, and then you guys modify it to make it look like a throne that somebody would be carried in on. You attach the long rods, they're kind of ornamented, and so that's how you would be brought in.
Perfect. Okay, boys, bring that back to the ship, and then let's all go meet at the bar.
Wait, I was gonna actually ask the armor smith one last thing, or the smith
What?
one last thing. You got any cigars on you?
No.
Dang it! I was just gonna pay him as much as I could for whatever he had.
No. All right.
All right, I guess we go back to the ship.
We go to
Okay,
the bar.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, back to the bar.
Drinks on mango.
And
Yeah, go ahead.
just so
Drinking
everyone
before
knows,
drinking before the heist.
Yeah.
One each, boys. and
And-
I go to the bartender and I just whisper, I'm like, just juice for me. And and hopefully nobody thinks that's odd.
Yeah.
But
and I just ask for a tall glass of water. As much as like you can see like
A couple of the crew see you get juice.
oh, they saw it.
Just a couple, and they're kind of like, that's kind of weird, but don't really think anything of it.
Can I roll to see if I saw him get juice?
Sure.
Like, because you said a couple of the crew. I don't know. If
Yeah,
that
sure.
includes me.
Like
That's a 7.
Does Jerry?
Nope.
Does Jerry see?
Jerry did not see.
I don't care, so I don't even check.
Good. Okay.
Like I get water. Like you can like everyone can kind of see like the struggle in my face as I just look around the bar, and just my restraint, and like they can tell. Like I want to do something, and I think everyone's kind of waiting for something to happen.
Okay.
But I don't. I just sit there. I just drink a little water.
Okay. And that's it. So that's your night. And so you guys, the more like kind of later on in the night, you guys load up, get ready to go, get a couple hours of sleep. Kind of some of you kind of rest on the way there. The crew who like aren't going to be totally being involved with the heist are kind of like manning the ship, but you guys kind of rest over there because you've been up all night preparing.
during the night when we're like resting and stuff, I go to Jerry's bedside again, and
Okay.
I just like shake him. I'm like, Jerry, you up?
I am now, Captain. Yes.
Pretty big day tomorrow, huh? So like, you nervous?
A little bit, I guess, Captain. But I think you guys can handle it.
Yeah, I have faith in you too.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. Good talk. And I leave.
Okay.
I hope this is a reoccurring thing.
It is. It is.
Building
okay.
bonds.
So you get to the island, which holds the the Darien estate, and so it's kind of getting towards the evening. So people won't be arriving to the party for another hour or so. So it gives you time to get prepared and get set up.
All right.
So is that what you want to do?
So
Like,
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
how would you like to
prepare.
set up? What are you doing?
All right. I need a like. Does he have any? Do you have any armor for us? If we're going to be posing as guards, we need the right attire.
Yeah. So you have disguises.
Okay.
For the guard. armor.
Okay, so we have
Yeah.
guard armor. Is it just basically the standard armor we would already have, pretty much?
Yeah, except it's more like
It's just like looks nice.
it's basically like slightly more expensive looking and color coordinated like leather armor.
Yeah, okay,
basically.
okay.
Just like a light guard detail for while the local lord is traveling. You're not
Okay.
he's not the king of a country. He's a local lord, so he's got a small guard detail.
Okay. I store like all my tools and everything like in the cart that we kind of bring.
Okay.
And I just kind of bring my like rapier. I assume it has a sheath or something, so I kind of just bring that.
Do you bring the Rockmonica?
That's a ship. Oh, the harmonica.
Because
Oh.
you did name it after the harmonica, did you not?
No, we just had something like the rock, or like J Rock, and then Monica.
Yeah,
That's how we got the name. But like, it is literally just a harmonica. I didn't even think of the harmonica because it is just made out of shitty rocks and stuff.
That's why it's the Rockmonica.
I just thought it was because like J Rock. It works in like multiple like levels. Like there's a whole thing here. Yeah, I do. I kind of just tucked that in my pocket. And stuff.
Okay.
I forgot about that. Good call.
So you guys all prepare. So your crew members who are going to be dressed up in their own kind of like servant's garb, who are going to be carrying you. J-Rock gets set. You have your royal garb. What does it look like?
Mine?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the two guys on my left look like just real, just low servants because they're going to be carrying me. I don't think much of them. And then Frank is wearing a little bit of a nicer one, more butlery.
Okay.
And we're all wearing, or they're wearing the like Halvar crests from that country. Basically, I kind of want to play off like I'm a lord from there,
So like kind of
like a big shot. Kinda.
yeah, who's just kind of like on a vacation. Who's like,
Exactly,
standing out
exactly.
the
Just
air.
walking, passing
Good
by.
ideas.
Okay. Yeah, and then you can see Locke gets his kind of like royal garb and gets ready. And then J-Rock and Cal, you guys suit up into your guard detail. You see the crew members who are going to be holding the crate. They're kind of getting suited up into kind of like very like common kind of like merchant's clothes, so they don't look like they've don't look sketchy or anything like that. They look pretty clean cut, well presentable. And then so you guys go. So when you guys arrive at the estate, you can see there's kind of like a long line of outside of the front gate. There's some carts and chariots and not chariots, but like carts like dropping the lords off as they arrive. But then after they pass through or get up to the gate, like they pass into the courtyard where you have to walk. So you guys are standing outside of that gate.
All right. So
All right, boys, hands in the middle.
yeah, we do a little.
Quest on 3. No, we'll do Rockmonica. We'll just chant that,
Okay.
but quietly because we're outside
Yeah.
this estate.
There's other people here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just everybody, real quietly. 1, 2, 3.
Rockmonica quest.
Don't get me started.
So okay,
So you guys,
Cal, my signal. Okay, or my signal's gonna be. I'm gonna start like twisting my like sheath on my rapier, and I'm gonna kind of make a little noise with it.
And I tell you guys also like once I do my distraction things and you guys head in, like
Yeah.
you'll know.
Trust me, you'll know.
Okay, so
and it'll cover you.
who's going up first to the front door?
Well, we're with
Locke.
yeah, Lord Locke.
They should probably go first.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you guys walk up to the front door, and there's an attendant at the front door who's just like, "Name, please." And then so you see Lord Locke walk up with his invitation, and it's just like, "Lord Locke, receiver of this invitation." And then he kind of looks at it and looks at like the kind of the list of names that he has, and he's like, "Welcome, Lord Locke," and just very kind of like posh and obnoxious. Lets you guys in. So you guys enter into the kind of main entry of the hall. Mango, what are you doing?
Okay, well, I get with the boys and I cast Disguise Self.
Okay.
I assume I have all my spell slots back. Everything's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I disguise myself as like the best looking lord, like 30-something, long black hair, just like handsome as anything.
Human or bird?
Human.
Okay.
Because a bird people don't see Aarakocras very often. And I'm wearing the full attire, like really decked out in the Halvar crest and like all this stuff. And I sit on the throne, and like behind my cape, I have the spotlights covered, so everything's hidden really well.
Okay.
And the 2 guys carry me, and I'm like, okay, Frank, just like we planned, and he'll be going forward, like walking in front of me, kind of like
as like a
butler.
like someone who basically like announces the arrival.
Exactly.
Like
A squire.
or a crier or something.
yeah, kind
think
of.
it's a
but
squire.
No, it's not a squire.
Squire
That's
is like a servant.
It's like a knight's attendant. It's
Yeah.
a squire.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a. Wow, that's gonna kill me. But yeah, we all know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, though. So is he going up to the door to introduce you?
Yes.
What's your lord name that you told him? I'm assuming you communicated.
Yes, we have. It's Lord Papaya Wind.
Well, hello, good sir. May I introduce you to one of the minor lords of Halvar,
Major.
Major Lord Papaya Wind. Then the butler or the attendant at the front door kind of looks over his list. I don't see that name on our sheet. Are you sure you were invited?
Oh, so cute. So cute. You think that I was not invited? Why do I even need the invitation? I go where I please.
That isn't how we run things here. This party is supposed to be invitation only.
Are you going to turn down a lord from Halvar? I'm kidding. Here's the invitation. And I reach inside my pocket and I cast Prestidigitation, which is a cantrip, and I can create non-magical trinkets or something that, like, basically an object that fits in my hand. So I bring out that invitation and I make a duplicate of the one I saw earlier.
So roll with advantage a bluff check.
Oh, goodness. 4, that's bad. 5. 5 with, actually, that's like 11.
An 11, actually?
Yeah.
So he kind of looks at it and he's looking at you and just kind of like still really confused because he's never really heard of you. You're not on the list, but you have this invitation, and he's just kind of like, this, we're not quite known for our clerical errors, as it were, and I'm still not quite seeing your name on this list. And as he says that, Frank actually pipes up. Frank pipes up and he's like, you kidding me? Do you really want to offend our Lord Papaya Wind right here in front of all of these guests? How dare you, sir, on this pitiful little island as he has graced your presence? And he's like, look, here's the thing. This name is not on the list. Well, this is just unacceptable. We need to have a conversation over here. And the butler's kind of like, I'm supposed to be attending the door. And Frank kind of like puts his arm around him. He's like, no, I need to keep telling you who this man is, and walks him away from the door. So Frank is currently distracting.
I look at Frank and I'm like, meet up like when it's go time because I need him.
And you see as he's still kind of ranting to the butler, just kind of like winks a little bit.
Okay.
Man, that Frank.
It seems as the way is clear.
Frank wants to prove himself.
Yeah. He's becoming better in my eyes.
The bully tactics have been working.
I still hate his guts.
I didn't say anything.
You
so I
guys,
still hate
you
him.
guys have all made it into the party. After that commotion that takes place, you made it in just in time, Mango, or Papaya Wind, as I should call you. And as you enter, another attendant appears at the top of the staircase in this kind of like lobby where other lords and ladies have gathered. Are you still in your chair, by the way?
No, if we're there, like I'm walking up the steps now, like the red carpet.
Okay, so
thing.
yeah,
and I have the two guys with me still.
Okay, so you kind of jumped out of the chair and.
But I whisper to them, get in position, and they kind of go off their separate ways.
Okay.
Because I imagine, is there like a balcony in this area, in this main hall?
So in this area, there's just like two side hallways that go to other areas of the mansion, but then straight ahead is the staircase that goes up to the main hall. And so as you kind of tell them to get in position, they leave, and then the attendant steps forward at the top of the staircase and is like, welcome, everyone, to the Darien Estate. Our Lord is happy to have you here with us this evening. And then as he says that, the doors kind of fly open to the grand hall, and there's a fat, gross, sweaty-looking dude who's, like, tricked out in, like, royal garb that you can tell is the lord of this estate. It's just like, I can introduce myself. And then he's like, oh, yes, lord. And he steps to the side and he says, welcome, scumbags. I mean, lords, to my estate. Who's ready to have some food? And kind of invites everyone up the staircase into the main hall where some banquet tables have been set up.
Okay, so I'm holding a little bit back. So I see like all the other guys and like they're ready for me to do my thing. Mm-hmm. Hopefully Frank's with me now. Like, did he? No,
Frank's gone. Frank is basically, not literally, but basically sacrificed himself as a distraction that he's no longer with you.
Okay,
that was the sacrifice to make it in.
Just remember, I'm only there gathering information. Then I have to like kind of switch out, right? Remember, like that was the whole thing. Like I have to like get a distraction, switch out, get all my stuff, and then like sneak in using the information I've gathered. That was the whole thing.
Okay, sure. Yep.
Yeah. So just like I have to like basically sit there and gather information for like an hour or whatever.
Okay. So.
So just like that's what the whole signal was for.
Okay. So you have a What's your skill in gathering information again? Can you explain that to me?
It doesn't like apply 1,000,000% to the situation, but I think.
Okay, well,
like, it would
what do
work.
you got? What do you
But
got?
it's called Well Connected. I get that at level 3, I think. So basically, if I spend an hour in a populated area, I can gather information on like lodgings, info on location, or a person of interest. So I guess that kind of works, like on a like gathering info on a location. So I can kind of. I'm more looking for like holes and stuff, like in their like security, essentially.
Okay, so you kind of over the course of kind of like the beginning of this party, you guys all enter into the room and sit down, and they begin serving meals in this hall. And kind of over the course of this meal, the guard detail doesn't sit neat. The guard detail kind of still sits and kind of floats around the outside, keeping an eye on their lord. But I mean, these kind of parties, things don't really happen. So most of them are being pretty casual about it. During that time, you kind of talk to some of the other guards, get some hearsay here and there. And from after talking to a couple of the guards who, have been to a couple of these parties before, had kind of like tours of the estate before at different times, you figured that in that entry hall, down to the right and down a staircase on the left-hand side will bring you to the room where the vault is. Okay. To get to kind of like the loading dock area, you need to go to from that main area to the hallway to the left. And then again, it's going to be your first left, which kind of brings you to the loading docks. Okay.
All right. So now that I have the information, I kind of give this the signal. And so I play with my sheath and all that shit.
Okay. So it's go time. I haven't actually gone in the hall yet. Like
no, we've all been sitting down eating.
So you've been sitting and eating.
Oh no, I wanted to specify that I was waiting outside.
Well, no, it's been like an hour.
I know, exactly. I was still waiting outside.
For okay, sure.
And I assume my boys are in position past their stealth checks and everything. But
I don't know where they are, so sure.
They got their spotlights ready. That's what they got.
Right.
And they're in the room hidden or whatever. So I see your signal and...
Well, okay, let's retcon and just say that before we went in, I said, give me 1 hour. He's been standing out there
sure, whatever.
Being Mango, and he's been out there for an hour. He's like, all right, it's been an hour. And yeah, the signal is mainly for Lord Locke.
Okay.
Like that, I'm about to switch out basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
So you've been waiting in the lobby still for
basically,
an hour.
I'm come on.
So the meal is getting close to the end now. It's been an hour. So you've been putting around outside. You've been making light excuses to some of the attendants, wondering if you need
it just needs the bathroom.
But Lord Darien doesn't care.
Okay.
So he hasn't said anything, and it's just he hasn't even noticed.
Yeah, he hasn't seen me yet.
Because you weren't invited to the party, there's not really a seat for you. So it doesn't really look like anyone's missing from as far as the banquet hall looks.
Mm-hmm. So Frank's still probably not with me. I'll do it myself. So I start walking up the stairs. I'm ready to make my grand entrance and give these guys the cover they need. So I walk up and I jump into the room and I cast Fog Cloud, which is a 20-foot radius sphere of fog. If that's not big enough, I'll cast it again.
Okay, so no, it doesn't quite fill the room.
Do I cast it again? Could I make it even denser or whatever, or bigger?
Yeah, if you kind of cast it, if you did one, kind of in one end of the area, one in the other end of the room, eventually it would kind of fill the whole room. So, yeah,
sure, I cast one and then I run to the other end. Hopefully nobody sees me. Cast it again,
okay.
And the whole room's filled with fog.
I want you to make a stealth check.
Sure, it'll be funny if it fails. 18.
Okay.
Plus, yeah.
Yeah. No. So yeah, you cast the first fog cloud, and it's very thick fog, and everyone's super confused. And then as the second one begins to emerge, you sneak into the second one. So yeah, you make it to the other side of the room.
Okay. And hopefully you guys are doing your thing.
So now that he's kind of done that, because I'm kind of we're all just kind of standing around. I kind of go to the guy beside me and go, I'm gonna go take a leak while this, whatever. So that I kind of just sneak off because I assume we're kind of all just standing around, right?
Well, and now that the fog is actually shot up, all the guard detail is on edge.
Oh, okay. So
all the guard details.
okay. So in that case, then I kind of just slip out and then go
Okay.
out to our
Okay.
boys.
Okay. While he's doing that, I cast Thaumaturgy and I make my voice boom 3 times louder. And I'm like, ladies and gentlemen. I changed my voice because, yeah, I can do that. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lord Papaya Wind. And then the spotlights hit me, and I'm standing in the center of the room, and I'm like, oh, the party has arrived. And all eyes are on me. And then I disperse the fog, hopefully when they're all good to go,
Yeah.
like it goes away.
Yeah.
And so Lord Darian is kind of like standing in front of his kind of chair at the head of the hall. Is like, what the heck is this? Who the heck are you?
Did you not hear the... never mind. Lord Darian, it's so good to see you.
Roll a kind of like a deception check again.
11 plus, I think it was, yeah. That's 7, no, that's 18.
Okay, so because Lord Darian doesn't really care about who the local lords are anyway, he just wants to flaunt his wealth. He just kind of like believes that you've met before because he's like, of course it's good to see me again. And just kind of starts like laughing.
Okay, and I'm like, well, let's party! And I use prestidigitation and I make like the fires, because I can kind of do this. Actually, it might be thaumaturgy. But one of the two, I can change the colors of fire.
Okay.
So I make it kind of like disco, like it's multicolor and it's like a dance floor party rave. And I'm just like getting down on the dance floor.
So, a couple of the other lords are. Hold on a second.
Oh, I can also use prestidigitation to make some faint musical notes. So there's some background music. So.
Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah. So, a bunch of these lords have been to this kind of party before, and never has there been anything like this. And seeing that you're kind of stealing the show from Darian, who most of these people don't even like anyway, the second you say that, they all jump out of their seats. And they're like, yeah, like, let's dance. Like, because they're just like, we're sick of this guy, whatever, let's do something else. And so Darian's like trying to keep them under control, like, well, what is everybody doing? And then you see them start to like shove the tables to the side of the room. And so while your kind of spotlights are changing color and music is kind of faintly playing in the background, you see all these like lords and ladies start just like dancing in the room.
Okay, so
Sounds
as
good.
this is going on, like I've switched out with
For the-
like our other boy,
So have
and
I.
they kind of go in just to like fill the missing spots basically, and I go in and get all my gear.
So for the record, I did a little check for you and you like it critted. That's why everybody was so on board.
Nice.
With the party. Okay, yeah. So you make your way to the loading docks. So you get to the loading docks, and when you kind of enter in there, so I'm assuming you go down to the hallway, down to the left. And when you enter into kind of that loading dock area, you see some workers kind of working in the docks, and you see your crew members who are all disguised as merchants, holding kind of like the crate, are all there, and it seems like they're having like a little bit of a spat. Like the crew workers are like, look, we weren't expecting any more shipments today. Like, I don't know why you guys are bringing this. And the crew members are like, look, man, we got this order that we're supposed to bring this crate. Like, I don't know. Someone's got to take this crate and someone's got to pay for it. Like,
Okay.
trying to stall, basically.
Yeah, so I go up and I kind of like, stand as tall as I can, and I just very sternly walk up, and I'm just like, Lord Locke, and has sent me from the party to accept this order, and I like pretend to like hand him some gold, and I'm like, start loading this in right now, and then I kind of go into like one of the carts as if I'm like,
So the workers in the spat is kind of like, whoa, hold on for a second. I don't care who sent you. This isn't Lord Locke's estate. And unless we got an order here for Darian, and Darian's signing off on it, I'm not taking this anywhere.
do you really want me to go back to Lord Darian during his dinner and ask him to come all the way out here just to do this?
Roll an intimidation check.
Okay. 17. Okay, so 20.
Okay, not a nat 20, but yeah, still
Yeah.
20. So the guy, after you kind of like say that and you kind of like stare at him, even though you're shorter and he's like looking down on you, he's still just like, whatever, fine, yeah, bring it in, fine,
Yeah.
fine. I'm not
Don't
great.
ma-
I'm gonna get my
don't-
ass kicked
yeah.
for this later anyway.
And I said, don't mention anything. This is a present. He does not necessarily know about this.
Whatever, fine. I never saw nothing.
Okay.
And he just kind of like stomps off and
Okay.
starts attending to other businesses
All right.
in the place.
Is there like a place that I can kind of get changed and like get all my gear and stuff?
Well, you're a small gnome, and there's a bunch of other crates and stuff. And so if you
Hops
like, well,
in a
there,
crate.
if you kind of hide behind a couple crates, you can
Yeah.
probably
So
get
I
changed, but-
I kind of switch out with like my double basically, and then like I get into my stuff, and then
So just so I'm
Yeah.
clear here, you're getting into a burglar outfit right now.
well I'm just dressing in black basically. Try to be.
That's the outfit I
stealthy.
gave him.
Yeah. This is the plan, DM.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, it's what you want to do.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't. If I get caught, I mean, I'm gonna get caught regardless. So whatever.
You just kill him.
Okay, so yeah, you get
Yeah. So I kind of like, are they all staring at like what's going on? Or are they they're busy doing?
They're
their
kind of doing their own thing. They kind of gave up out of their frustration, and the one guy was like, "It'd be more trouble than it's worth to
Yeah.
go bother Darian
Okay.
in the middle of the party and everything." So he's just like whatever. It's late. I don't care anymore.
So I stealthily like when they're not looking, try to go in like with the guy in like the armor now, like the guy I've switched off with.
Okay.
I kind of just try to go in at the same time to not cause like an extra commotion.
roll
Yeah.
a stealth
I
check.
swear, if this doesn't work, I'm screwed.
Yeah. So yeah, there's not really an advantage there. Actually, you know what? Because you're kind of like trying to like hide.
Like I'm waiting till they're kind of not looking.
Yeah,
to
and
be
then
fair. Okay.
well, I mean, sneaking you would
Yeah.
do that anyway. But I mean, you're kind of going in with your double at this point, so I'll give you advantage on that one.
Sure. Okay. That's 11. Okay. 12. Okay. So 15. Anyways.
Okay, yeah. So that's fine. They're busy unloading some other crates, doing some other stuff for the party, and so you kind of sneak back into that left hallway.
Okay. So I have all my tools and everything. Wait, yeah. Like, is Cal with me or
Yeah,
like?
I was waiting inside.
Oh, yeah.
I was waiting inside the door, so you've got your muscle
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, because like everyone's distracted. The guy at the door is gone. Everyone.
Yeah, there's not really a lot going on in that main kind of like lobby room. Everyone's
Yeah.
kind of watching the party at this point
So
that's happening.
Am I in like the same hallway as the stairs, or is that like across?
Giving you kind of another mental
Yeah.
picture, there was the front gate, which led to a courtyard. The courtyard
Yeah.
led to the main entrance
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
building. That was a circular room. Going kind of like from that order of looking forward, there was a hallway to your right,
Yeah.
and there was a hallway to your left.
Yeah.
Then there was also a staircase straight ahead that led to the hall.
Mm-hmm.
You went to the left and then went left again to the loading docks where you
Mm-hmm.
got your info detail. So now you're back in the left hallway.
Yeah. But where was the staircase that I knew about?
The staircase back into the main
No,
room,
the staircase down to the vault. Because
vault.
remember, that's what I was.
that's down the other hallway across the kind of like main entry area again.
Okay.
Also, just gonna put this in. I do have labyrinth recall, so for like getting around and stuff.
Yeah.
Like going back from our tracks.
Yeah.
So like from here.
Yep.
Yeah, like I know
all
where I'm
cool.
going. I was
Okay.
unclear because like I kind of gathered the intel.
Just
like,
so, like,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
easier
yeah.
It was just helping Adam understand, not J Rock.
Okay, so if you're there with me, okay, all right, you guys, I want you guys to go in side by side, back into that main hall, and I'm gonna go in between you guys, okay, and then when you guys turn, I'm gonna split into the other hallway, just to make sure no one sees. If you can kind of mentally picture what.
Oh,
I'm
I can totally
Yeah.
picture that. That's
Unless there's
amazing.
no one around, then I'll fucking walk.
So they're gonna turn to go back into the party room.
Yeah, and then
And
I
then
kind of
you're
just
gonna-
dip. Yeah, because I'm in remember, I'm in all black, man. They're in like this colorful leather and
Well,
stuff.
I'm in a
Yeah,
guard's
'cause it's
uniform.
not
yeah, that's
like-
what I'm saying.
It's not like you're in a lit up estate that's throwing a party right now or anything. That's fine.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay.
No, it's fine. Keep going.
I had this all in my head, and you're trampling on it right now. Yeah.
This is a safe space.
Yeah, this is a safe space, and you're not allowed to do this.
Okay. So there's still a couple attendants kind of standing near the door at the top of the stairs. So roll a stealth check.
Okay. And I have a plan if this goes wrong. That's a 7 plus. Okay, it's only a 10. So
With the
that
distraction going on, and because you were hiding between the guards.
remember, everyone's bigger than me.
No, I know. I'm
Yeah.
saying because you kind of planned to hide in between, and the party going on, like you just make it through. Like a
Okay.
couple of them kind of give some looks, like I think that was what? Like
Okay.
what was that? What? But then the party, I mean, is going on, and so
Okay.
they're kind of more distracted by that right now.
Okay.
So now, Cal and Mango have gone up and are now currently entangled in the party. And so, J-Rock, it now falls to you as you're currently in the right hallway for the main entryway, and
Yes.
on your left is a staircase downstairs.
Okay. Is it dark? Is it lit up? Or
Yeah, like there's
Okay.
there's torches along the wall. It's not like super decorated or anything because this isn't where guests are supposed to be going. So when you actually get to that left door to go down the staircase, it's actually locked.
Okay. So I busted a lockpick,
Okay.
and I try to pick it.
So sleight of hand check.
Okay. I will do a sleight hand check. And that's an 8. And then expertise. Wait, so what the hell? How does it even work?
You get +2.
But I have a +3 in that anyways, though. So would it be +5?
It'd be +5.
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's, still, it's a 13.
Yeah. No. So you,
Oh,
you
okay.
break in. So it's a staircase going down. Like that was a very light lock.
Oh, okay.
Nothing fancy about it. So now you can see that there's
Okay.
a staircase leading down into kind of a little more of like a regular, like kind of like bricked dungeony looking.
Okay. And you said there's kind of like torches on the wall and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. As I kind of go down the stairs, I kind of like, I don't know, kind of like wave out the torches or something, like put them out in some way.
Yeah. So there'd be kind of like a little like tool to kind of like snuff them
Okay.
out
So
with.
I snuff the torches as I go down because I have dark vision, so I can see in the dark.
So you're doing it the whole way down.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're going down the staircase, and you kind of get to the last two torches before kind of in the bottom room, you snuff out a torch, and when you snuff that torch out, you then hear a voice being like, "What the? Did another one of those stupid things go out again? Oh gosh!" And then so you see someone start walking towards the steps.
So there's still a couple torches out, or is it, or like
Basically,
on, or is it
there's
like,
one more torch, kind of like at the bottom of the staircase in the room that's left.
like would he be able to see me where I am right now, or would I not know that yet?
He probably would. Like a bit of the light is still.
Okay.
casting up
Okay.
the stairs.
So yeah.
So like he would probably still be able to make you out.
I'm gonna grab one of my poison knives, and I'm just gonna like kind of like stand off to the side. So like wherever, like if he's coming around the, like, would you say, like, sorry, I'm trying to think in my head. Either way, like where his eyes would turn to, I'm on like the opposite wall. Whatever.
Yeah. So if you were staring down the staircase, the room is at the bottom of the stairs to the left.
Okay,
That's where
so
the room
I would be on like the left hand wall then, like for me.
Yes.
All right, so I'm kind of standing there with a knife, waiting for him to come around the corner,
Okay. So he kind of walks up and starts to round the corner.
and I whip a knife at him.
Okay, he's like in front of you. Because like, or are you still up the staircase?
I'm still like, I thought you said I was up the staircase.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if you had
Like I
moved.
didn't move right down.
Sorry.
I heard him and then I stopped.
I thought you moved on. So yeah, so he comes around the corner and you whip a knife at him. So
Yeah.
roll.
All right, and this would be a sneak attack,
This would be a
Yes.
sneak attack.
and that's an 11. Do I have advantage on that or at all, or
You get
can't
your
remember.
proficiency bonus on it.
so 11 plus 2, I guess.
Yeah. So he comes around the corner, like you just made it.
Yeah.
But like you hit him. So he comes around the corner and you whip a poison knife at him.
Yes.
With the sneak attack. So I think a sneak attack, it's what, ×3 damage of your 6 of your D6 plus the poison
so
damage.
I have 2d6 for the sneak attack.
Okay.
I get And also 2d6 for the throwing knives.
Okay.
So, yeah.
This guy's dead.
I really hope so, because that's my only plan. 4, 7, 11, and 12.
Yeah, so he comes walking around the corner, like, oh, these stupid torches. And as he steps around, he looks and sees a all-black, shadowy figure on the staircase, all of a sudden whip a knife across, and it goes straight into his throat. And you see, and then you see kind of like these black lines start to kind of like spread out on his throat a little bit. So on top of the knife being in there, you see the poison kind of like seep in.
I do that thing they do in movies when they like sneakily kill someone and they like I gently like lay him down.
So while he's like stumbling backwards, you kind of like sprint forward and you're like, shh, 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 shh.
Pet him on the like the
And
hair.
you set him
stuff.
down and
Yeah.
he's dead.
Sweet,
So
sweet.
now
right.
you're
Monster.
in a
Yeah,
room.
I take my knife back.
Now you're in a room with a big like steel vault.
Okay. I guess I want to investigate the vault. So would I do a perception check or like
Investigation.
investigation check? Sorry. So +2 in investigation, and that's an 18 plus 2, so 20.
Yeah, so you can see it is still a keyed lock, but it's a pretty advanced tumbler. So you're gonna be able to successfully do it, but it's gonna take a bit of time.
Okay.
So while you're kind of working on
Oh,
that
sorry.
lock,
Also, retcon. I snuffed out the 2 torches after I took out the guy.
so it's just a dark room now, and you're
Yeah,
away.
yeah, because I
Okay.
can see fine.
okay. So while you're kind of working away on those locks for a couple minutes, upstairs at the party, Darian has finally had enough, and he starts like yelling and stomping around, and he's like, "Stop it! Stop it!" and starts screaming, and everyone in the room finally like stops dancing and kind of like looks around and stares at him, and then he looks over at you, Papaya Wind, and says, "What do you think you're doing with my party?"
I cast Prestidigitation. There's a special thing you can do with it where you can either clean or soil an object no larger than a 1 cubic foot.
What's a fuck?
Let me say that again. So with Prestidigitation, you can instantly clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. And
Okay.
I'm going to soil his crotchal region.
Soil it how?
What?
Soil it how?
As in, it's clearly dampened and, and slowly trickling down one of his pant legs.
Okay. And do you want to say anything?
What am I doing with my party? What are you doing with your pants? and everybody, I point and laugh, and the guys working the spotlights
he's-
put the spotlight on his crotch.
So he sees this. All the lords and ladies in the room just burst out in laughter, and he's like, oh man, he's so mad. He cannot bear to be embarrassed in this way, and so he starts kind of like yelling around the room. And he's like, "Guards, I want him out of here!" And then you see about 5 guards, his guards in the room, go over to kind of like apprehend you to kind of bring you out of the party.
Well, it seems it's time for me to leave. And I snap my fingers and I cast Prestidigitation again. It's a cantrip, so I can cast it all I want. I can instantaneously light or snuff out candles. So I kill the spotlights. The room's dark, and
then you
I
just-
dip.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, in the moment of actually, let me see. Yeah, so when the lights all cut out, a little bit of kind of like a little bit of a panic kind of comes over everybody in the room because they're just like, oh man, it's like pitch black in here now. And so while kind of like the commotion is happening, you slip out of the room and just are gone. And after kind of like a minute or two of the commotion, you see some of the guards bring in some torches and kind of light up the hall again. And you're nowhere to be seen. And so Darian, being very angry, sends the guards off to start searching for you.
Ooh, my bad.
No. So cutting back to J-Rock, you finally just cracked the safe. You've been fiddling with it for like 5 minutes straight, like just trying to find that sweet spot in that lock. You lost a couple picks in the process, but you were able to kind of get them out and finally get it. So you just finally popped the lock. And as you open this door, you see a room filled with gold. You can see there's chests full in this room, and it's just like loaded in with gold coins and goblets and necklaces and these just all of these jewels that have been kind of collected here and are in the vault.
Jesus. Okay. I didn't, for whatever reason, I did not think about this. Okay, so there's a lot of gold there. Okay. I kind of fill up a small sack just for myself, kind of. Like,
Okay.
just, on the DL.
Nice.
On the DL. How much would you say
Freaking
I would
guy.
able to grab like a handful or whatever?
Yeah, well, I
Just,
probably like-
enough
like-
that like if I had like a small wallet or something. Like,
yeah, if you had a small wallet, you could probably put in like a couple, like 100 gold.
Okay,
Of
okay.
a small wallet.
So that's just my personal stash. Okay. So now that I have it open, I guess I kind of just have it. I just slowly like I close it kind of like ajar, not actually like lashed close, and then I sneak away. And I kind of just on top of my stuff. I kind of just like throw on like the guard that was down there. I kind of throw on his clothes.
Okay.
Wait, they wouldn't really fit me. Would
No,
they?
they
No.
wouldn't. They'd be so
never mind.
baggy.
I don't do that. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. So since everything's still dark in the hallway. Okay, so I kind of sneak up, and okay, wait, where's Mango and like where's
So, Mango, where did you dip
Cal.
to?
I dipped to the main lobby, and realizing that my plan kind of went south. Could I cast thaumaturgy, make my voice boom, and be like, "Hey boys," and like try and get them to come towards me?
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
But you've also just kind of told everybody you're currently in the main lobby. And that
Party's
you-
over here.
Okay.
so I kind of go up to the top of the stairs and I kind of see that, so I kind of just wait around the corner.
Okay. So the guards come running out of the room. Cal?
I was gonna say I ran out with the guards after Mango being like, "Yeah, let's get that guy," and then like
Okay.
dip down the corner.
Wait,
When-
so you're like across from me?
So,
basically?
yeah.
Mango,
Okay.
where are you going, though?
Oh, I'm staying in the foyer.
So you're kind of standing in the foyer,
And
like,
I'm hoping,
hello, boys.
I hope they come for me.
Okay, so you're standing in the foyer. As you kind of all pile into the room, Cal, roll a stealth check.
9.
So yeah, as you kind of like start going off to the left, a couple of the guards kind of see you going over, being like, "Where are you going?"
I gotta go pee.
Oh man.
Really, right now, when we're chasing after this idiot? Really? Are you kidding me? Right now?
I mean, hits.
Friggin' minotaurs! It's down the other hallway, man.
Sorry, man. I'm new to this place, and I just
Oh, just get out of here. We got to deal with this dude. And so they are coming to apprehend you, Mango.
it's nice to know that racism is what got me off the line.
Yeah. Are they are they past us yet?
No, so they're still in the main foyer. So this main foyer like goes to door to like outside or hallway to
Right. Okay. Sorry.
other area. So you're standing in between J-Rock and the crate. Basically.
Right. Okay. Now that they're all there, I'm gonna just be like, okay, and I run outside.
Okay, and so they all chase you outside now.
Okay. So now that you do that, I kind of like I have a mirror, so I kind of just flash that at Cal just to
Okay.
kind of let him know, and I could give him a thumbs up.
Okay, so Cal, what are you doing?
Heading over to J Rock.
Okay.
Okay. When you get over here, I tell you, I have the vault is open. We just need to get the gold out of here.
Okay.
So we need to get those crates, and we need to get them so no one sees.
So after this happens, you see Frank actually finally like step through the front door as he kind of like saw the commotion. A bunch of people are all chasing after Mango. He's assuming things are starting to go south real fast. So he kind of just runs into the foyer and sees you guys talking, and he runs over and he's like, "Okay, what are we doing?"
Okay. No, Frank, get out to the loading dock. Get some guys ready. We need some crates, and we need them very quick.
All right, I'm on it. And so you see Frank just like book it down the other hallway.
Okay.
A couple like 30 seconds later, you see he kind of runs in, and like basically most of the crew members that you had who were operating the crate all come booking it down the hallway. And as this is happening, it's starting to rouse some suspicion and kind of notice from the main hall, but nothing has quite happened yet. And so they kind of all run over, just being like, "Truth be told, we knocked out the other guys, so we got like 5 minutes."
Oh my god. Okay. All right. I laid up my lantern. I'm like, come quickly. So they all have like crates and stuff.
Yeah, so a bunch of these crew members come in, and so they all bring these crates down. They got some extras for like.
And I
Cal.
just lead them down with like my lantern, and then like again the torch.
So yeah, so you guys all start piling in this gold, and there's like tons and tons of gold in here, and you guys are just like loading it in all these crates. Each one's kind of got like a big crate each that they're running out with. Cal, I'm assuming you kind of grab a couple.
I grab like
chests.
2 big chests and just like
Yeah, you kind of grab those.
Football them under
and
each
then
arm.
J-Rock, you gonna grab some as well.
I mean, I can't really lift a whole lot, right?
So you can carry some though. That's all that matters. Or are you not
take
gonna
like a
carry
child-
all?
I'm not even gonna risk it. I kind of hide in one of the crates, and then.
Hide in
Nope,
the crate?
you can go on top of my horns.
Well, okay. I guess no one's seeing us, right? Okay.
Well, it's kind of Fitz hitting the shan. Like everybody's kind
Yeah.
of just running through now before things.
That's
hit.
true. Okay. I honestly, I just I grab a handful and I just hop on his back.
Okay, grab a handful up on his back. So you and the crew make your way up the stairs, and you start running across. And just as the last couple of you make it to the other side of the hallway, people from the main lobby start to notice, and they're like, and some more guards start to come out, and they're like, "Hey, what's all the commotion in here?" After that, you guys run into that like loading dock area, and just kind of like loaded into like the wagon they initially came into to bring that load of crates in.
All right.
And so after that happens, they kind of load up. Frank just kind of like jumps onto the carriage with them, and is just like, "Don't worry, I'll make sure this gets back. You guys should probably find the captain."
Wait, they didn't get it all?
So they got most
every,
of it.
Yeah,
There's
we can't get every single thing.
I want all of
we
it.
Just got we just got crates of it.
So there's a couple like a little bit left on the ground, but you guys got basically all of it.
Okay, sounds good.
There's like a little bit left. I mean, because you guys are like frantically trying to get it all in.
Yeah.
So a little bit got left behind, but I mean like barely anything. And so Frank's just like, "Don't worry, I'll make sure this gets back." And then so
You better, Frank.
he leaves with the kind of like the carriage with the other crew members, just leaving J-Rock and Cal in the like kind of like the loading dock area.
Yeah. Okay.
So Mango, you're out in the courtyard with all of these guys. What are you doing?
Okay, so they're all there. They're like bunched together.
Well, yeah, they're kind of starting to like. You've kind of been like ducking and weaving out in this courtyard as they're all just trying to like grab you right now. So they're all kind of not like bunched together, but a bunch of them are kind of crowded
Really close
around.
by.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I stop moving, and I look at everybody, and I'm like, well, and I take off the disguise, and the beautiful Captain Mango is there now. And I'm like, let's get this started, and I turn on the mango juice, and I cast Thunder Wave twice as a second level spell, giving me 6d8 damage.
Oh my god!
to hopefully light this place up.
Okay. So what's the radius on that?
15-foot cube.
A 15-foot cube.
I was assuming most of them
Yeah.
would be really close to me.
No, they are because they're all trying to grab you.
Yeah.
So.
How many guys are we dealing with here?
6 dudes.
Okay, they all have to make a Constitution saving throw, or else if they fail, or if they do save, they get half damage.
Okay, 1 saved.
That's amazing.
2 saved.
I'm so happy with that.
All right, so 2 of them saved.
2? Okay.
2 of them saved.
So 6. Somebody keep a tally for me.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just gonna extrapolate this like all of them are taking this damage. 6
Yeah.
and 6.
5, 6, 2. I believe that's my fourth.
Yes.
Yeah.
3, 2.
So that's 24 damage.
So you hold on. Let's just resolve this piece. So you've been bobbing and weaving, just trying to like entertain all these cards until finally you're just like, all right, well I think we've had it. Here we go, boys! And you just like thunderclap, and boom! All of a sudden, all these guys who are in this cube, you just see all of their bones like, just like shatter basically again, and all just like crumble to the ground. So all 6 of them just drop.
Well, that was way easier than I expected. But
And
do J-Rock and Cal show up and just
like,
see
do
them
we
mass
see
murder?
like any of this happen? Or
Probably you hear it.
I'm assuming you guys went out running after
Yeah.
Mango. So, well, you kind of ran out for that last moment of seeing Mango just go like boom and just like popping it and watching all of those guards just drop.
Okay.
So, what are you going to do now?
So is there anyone else seeing us, or like, is there anyone else
yeah,
out there?
So now, especially after the thunderclap has gone off, no one else is outside, but now everybody inside is starting to cause a stir.
Okay, so I whip a smoke bomb behind me, and I just I just go up to Cal and be like, "Let's get out of here." So I jump on his back.
Okay. So you guys are all just leaving then?
I mean,
I want that gold.
no, we have
Okay.
the gold.
All of this, yeah, spare a little bit, but so you guys you're leaving then?
Yep.
I kind of want to kill the king, but
I feel like we should just. I don't know. You know.
listen, boys. Real quick, J-Rock, I'll fog
Yeah.
cloud. Make it all foggy in there. You go up, slit that king's throat. We'll peace
Wait,
I have it. I can throw you at him.
through the fog.
but I'm
Like-
not very.
That's going to take
know
a lot
what?
of checks.
I may or may not have acquired a little serum that could potentially kill someone who likes to eat.
Fog
I'm
cloud?
going to tell you this right now.
Yeah.
He's not going to be eating anything right now.
That's true. So
This
you
is
shove it in
all.
his mouth.
The party's just gone, like gone to hell. Like
Okay.
a
Oh, I
bunch of
have an
dudes just
idea
got
then.
people just got killed outside.
All right.
I don't think people are going to be sitting down to continue eating anytime
okay.
Boys.
soon.
Do wait? Does he can I like give him a weapon for him to use?
Me?
No. Sorry, Seth.
You want to give me a weapon?
Yeah, like if I gave him like a bow or something, like
He wouldn't be very good with it.
Yeah. Here's what I'm saying. Like, I give you the cover you need. You'll get advantage because of my magic.
oh okay,
And then-
okay.
You'll
I have
go
an
up,
idea.
slit his throat, and we'll peace before the fog
what,
ends.
okay, I have this serum. If I put it on an arrow and then shoot him like 2 doses worth and shoot him with it, would that kill him? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd probably do it.
Okay, so I have an arrow. If I soak it in a couple doses of the serum, if we hit, we'd be able to take him out.
I like that plan.
Yeah, if you can
okay.
cause the distraction, I
So,
can take him out.
Just,
sounds good.
Just as you guys finish this plan, a bunch of the like lords and ladies start like flooding out of the building because after seeing all the guards run around, all the commotion, hearing the thunderclap, they're basically like, I think the manor's under attack, and so they just start piecing out. And as a bunch of them start running out of the building, you see your 2 crew members who are operating the spotlight. They kind of come running out after them as well. And so they're just kind of like, yeah, we're gone. Like we're making ourselves scarce. And then, so as you kind of look inside, though, at the top of the staircase, you can see Darian rearing his ugly face, just like, you scumbags ruined my
J-Rock,
party.
Remember, I did throw a smoke bomb behind me too.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
time has passed.
Oh,
It's
okay,
started to
I was just
dissipate.
okay.
Listen,
what
J-Rock,
I was kinda asking.
you shoot the bow. I'll handle the rest. I'll make it hit its mark. Trust me.
Okay, so I quickly pull out the little vial. I put a couple dabs or whatever on on the arrow, and I'm still on his back. So I just shoot it.
Okay, roll a d20. So,
And that's a 14 plus 2, I believe.
okay, yeah,
Is that good?
16. So yeah, you see it fly across the room over everybody's head, and you just see it pierce like right into the center of Chubby's chest over there, and you see it hit him, and he's just kind of like, oh, and like so there's a lot of fat like blocking it, so it doesn't go like super deep. And so it kinda,
Okay,
like, rips
if
it
it's
out.
not super deep,
But it's poison, so he pulls it out. But I mean, the dose is already in there, and you see him kind of just like, and like slowly start to kind of like collapse, and then you see him. He kind of like fall to his knees, and then as you see him fall to his knees, most of the lords and ladies have kind of like flooded out of the building, but then you see Lord Locke start to kind of come out last and sees Darian there, and you see him kind of like brandishing a dagger, and he's just like, "Take that, you sack of shit," and stabs him in the back.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then kicks him down the staircase, and you see Darian just kind of like flop down the staircase. After that happens, you see a bunch of more guards start to show up, and like they're coming out of other parts of like the grand hall. They're kind of starting to come in the hallway there in that room, and you see Lord Locke just like, "Time to go," and then so he starts running down the staircase and following it after you guys. But there's like 10 guards behind him.
You know what, guys? We had it done, and he had to go be the hero. Let's get out of here. He's done.
I agree. We did
Well,
it.
he's not stuck. He's like running.
Oh, there's
like,
just a bunch of guys
he's at the
chasing
door,
him?
but there's like 10 guys chasing him. So you guys are in the courtyard. There's
Oh,
like 10 guards chasing him.
okay.
He just made it into the courtyard.
Oh, we have to save him.
Why? We have our gold.
That is true.
I mean, if we can get out of here, I think.
I don't want to leave a job half
But the
done.
gold, it's not half done. We got the gold to kill the king. I don't. I
Can't
don't-
half-ass a quest, J-Rock. I learned that the hard way.
Mango,
Yes,
how many spell slots do you have left?
enough to do something with them.
Can you make me big?
Oh my god.
Not big, just one category larger.
Hey, if you want it, well, that's
May
all I got
ask
left.
what you plan to do with it, because you're about to waste this last spell slot, and it's only going to make you one size larger. That's not really going to help necessarily with 10 people.
I was just gonna swing all the way across him because I would have been much larger.
Okay, again, so you maybe hit 2 people.
Hey guys, let's all just run really fast.
Well, let's get out of here.
Here's what we're gonna do.
gosh.
We're gonna. How close are they to me?
They're probably like 10, 15 feet away now. Like, because they're now like in the courtyard.
Is levitate a cantrip?
No, it's not.
No. Oh, okay.
Why you want it?
I could always lasso him like we did.
Yeah, but I have to be close to him. That's the thing. Okay,
You could
here's
just wait another second
what?
until they're close.
Oh yeah, they're running towards me. I guess.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
chasing you guys.
I'll run past Locke, right? And I'll cast Gust of Wind
Oh.
right at them. It's a line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide blast from me in
Okay.
a direction I choose. Each creature that starts a turn in this line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you in the direction following the line.
Okay,
Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot. So they get slowed down for sure.
regardless. Okay. So, and that's just like an instant cast right in that line, right?
Yeah.
So I'm actually just going to take that roll on behalf of the whole group because I'm not rolling that 10 more times. Yeah, they didn't do it. So they all completely lose their footing and go flying back like 10 feet, like tumbling backwards. Some are even like back in the house now, and they've all kind of like fallen over. And the gust of wind is still like there, right? Because
Yeah.
it stays there for a little bit as like a wind tunnel
Exactly.
that they have to run through. And so that gives you more than enough space that you guys just dip.
Let's run.
right.
And
Cool.
so as you guys start running through the town, you hear bells start ringing, like, you know, like a warning. Like, he's like the lord of this town, right? So like the lord was just murdered. And so bells start ringing, guards are like flooding through the streets, and you guys are like sneaking and, you know, stealthing your way through, finally getting through all the buildings till you get back to your ship, where you see the crew has basically like prepped the boat, and they're like, okay. And you see like Jerry and Frank on the side of the boat being like, all right, guys, we gotta go. And then so you guys all run up. You, as the ship starts slowly moving away, you know, you like jump across, grabbing the ladder on the boat and like climb your way up, and you guys sail off. And in the distance, you hear the ringing of warning bells and the screaming of people just in the panic of the moment. And you guys just robbed a corrupt lord. Woo!
Nice.
After you guys, the heist is completed, you guys sail back for the next day, bringing the extra people you've brought along, like Lord Locke and a couple of his attendants, and the gold kind of back to this other island. So after you kind of drop them off, you know, they give their like sincere gratitude for, like, you basically just removed this corrupt lord from the area, and it is overall just going to help people. Do you give them any kind of gold to kind of help them get on their feet, or?
I don't
I
know.
feel like giving them a bit.
No
because,
way.
like,
No way. We helped them multiple times.
I go to Locke, and like we're all on the boat and they're on like the shore, right?
Yeah.
I look at Locke and I flick him 2 gold coins. And I'm like, don't spend it all in one place. And then let's go.
And basically, Locke just kind of starts laughing, and he's just like, "So long, boys," and you guys start to sail off. And so, just to kind of continue on for this moment, so you guys know when you guys first encountered Balthazar, because I'm assuming you guys are going to go try and find him now, right?
Yeah.
So, when you guys encountered him for the first time, he was in like the southeast part of the sea that you guys are in now. So you guys start sailing that direction with all of this gold sitting on this ship. And that's a lot of gold. It's going to be a very strong smell for a certain dragon turtle. And so as you guys are kind of like deep out in the East Sea, Southeast Sea, you see some very similar and familiar looking rolling waves nearby until you finally see splashing out of the water is your old friend, Balthazar.